Welcome back to the Red Booth Show. I'm here with writer and director Adam Sigal. Did I get it right that time?
That was much better.
Okay,
Thank
good.
You. It's in my contract.
So I wanted to mention this because I feel like When the Starlight Ends seems to take cues from your life a lot.
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm right. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, it was a big struggle to sort of find a balance of wanting to be an artist and have a family and kids and that kind of thing. It's just so difficult to balance those things, and that's really the crux of that script.
That is an extremely true statement.
Of course.
I mean, I know. Okay, so I'm a firm believer in like you can do both. You definitely can do both.
Yeah.
You know, but I think it takes both people being like really supportive about it.
Definitely.
And there is that out there. There's people that both totally are really supportive of each other's dreams, and that's how it should be.
True.
Right?
I agree.
So, but that's a very interesting thing that you get into in that script and in that movie. And it was kind of personal for me too, because I know I had the same sort of struggle too.
Yeah.
And when you really have the desire to be creative, it's not something you can stop.
Totally. Yeah. No, I agree. It's really difficult. I think it's difficult from the other person's perspective, just to know that there's this giant thing that you love so much.
Yeah.
You know?
But it's totally separate though. I mean, it's...
Yeah, it is and it isn't though, you know, because what is love and what's a relationship? It's like time and energy and passion, you know? So yeah, technically it's different, but not. It's like you're spending time on it and you're focused on it and have passion about it, and like I love a script in a very similar but different way that I love one of my kids. Like it's so important to me and so personal and so part of me.
Yeah.
So it is difficult.
Interesting. I always did think the process of making a movie was kind of like making a baby, but it's totally different in terms of like the physical aspects. But you feel like, I put all this effort into this thing that's really hard to make, and then now here it is for everyone to see.
Yeah. No, it is, and it's You
just gave birth, basically.
I did. I've had like 5 kids now. Yeah.
And in real life, you have 5
3.
kids.
I have 3. Yeah, I have twins and a 5-year-old.
And that's so cool because I have twins too, but mine are way older than yours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, mine are like super adults. Mine are like just turned 50.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's right. I've known yours since they were little.
Yeah.
Now they're big.
Which was so cool when I heard you were having twins. And is it a boy and a girl?
It's a boy and a girl.
See, that's the same. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah, it's amazing. They're awesome. They're great.
It's a major blessing. So congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Well, so now you're juggling and balancing things as a dad and making more movies.
Yeah, I have a lot going on right now.
Yeah, I mean, you're just making bigger and bigger movies.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing you have good agents now, and, you know.
Yeah, I mean, are there really good agents? I mean, I have an agent, and they're fine. It's nothing personal. I deal with the top agents, and they are what they are. But, I have a lot. I do a lot on my own. I've always really been proactive about making my own stuff.
Yeah, you're the ones that got your own movies funded. You're the producer, and you know, you make it happen. Yeah. Which is what you have to do. Yeah. It seems like.
You have to. I mean, if you sit back and wait, even if you're super talented, it can be a while, you know?
Yeah, like I remember there was this one guy, I'm not going to say his name, but he was like, I'm a director. All I do is direct. And if you want to hire me as a director, fine. Yeah. But otherwise, I'm not going to deal with anything else.
Good luck.
And I think he did direct something.
Oh, good.
But I don't think he did anything else after that.
I heard some crazy stat that like 90-something% of directors do one.
Really?
Yeah. It's hard to do the second one. Yeah, it is.
I wonder why.
Usually because it sucks and they lose money, and the investors that they were like, I'm not going to do this again.
Okay, now this is a very interesting thing about independent film is the money part. Yeah. That, I mean, I learned a lot about this early on, about the money part, and a lot of people never thought about how do I make this movie sell after. Like, do I have a contract? Do I have a distribution deal?
I brought on my last, on Sargasso, and I could go for 5 segments about that.
Yeah,
and it would
right?
be boring.
That's insane.
Yeah. On my last, but basically on Sargasso, I brought a sales agent in right at the beginning, like right when I first started raising money for the script, because I wanted to run everything by him and like, okay, who can I cast that's gonna trigger worldwide sales?
Right, and that's important. And
yeah.
you don't want to think about that when you're just being creative or you don't understand necessarily the industry.
It's at this level, the amount of creative freedom you have is minimized because you have to cast. I mean, not necessarily. Like, you can make a movie with people who are not going to help your movie sell, and it won't sell, and it'll be hard to make another one. But you have to try to find that compromise of sort of name actors who are right, and maybe not your first choice, but they'll help you get the movie sold, and make decisions like that.
That's the hardest part, I think, right?
It's the hardest part for me. I mean, I'm.
You're like, no.
And you've read my stuff. My stuff's very weird, and not. I'm
it
not
is. He's
going.
super weird.
Yeah, I'm not going the mainstream route.
I know.
But I even more so with how weird my stuff is, have to
So
try to
weird.
get big actors on board. Yeah,
All right,
it's very weird. Yeah.
I know you do have to. Just kidding.
No,
I love it. I love it. Okay, we have to take another break.
Fine.
We'll be right back with Adam Sigal. Hey, I'm here with Adam Sigal. Keep watching the rest of our interview by clicking here.